Welcome for what is about to be one controversial reading. Why am I chosen for these sorts of things? I don't know, but maybe because I got the balls to do it. Not literally. Y'all know what I mean. Okay, when I got these cards out, it is a Beliefs podcast. Beliefs podcast is all about tapping into energies that some people believe never walked the earth, some people believe still are on this earth, some people believe, what they want to believe, according to what society has molded them to believe. In this session, I tap into those energies, a different one. Sometimes some will return repeatedly. And I ask some questions that people are afraid to ask. I say, why not? I'm a child of God. I can't ask my maker a few questions. Or some of my maker's spiritual light force, army, whatever you want to call it. Or them. Turn this down a little. So today, when I tell you my guest that wants to vibe, that wants to answer some questions is more than one. This connects to me so deeply from past lifetimes. If you take a look, you see all pyramids in my setup today. Ignore these cards here. That's for the animal totem reading that follows this quick little chit chat with two entities that want to clear some things up. If you're new here, please remember to subscribe to this channel so I could continue to do this work. My joy is in the work. Yes, it is. But it's even more joyful to know that you all love it and want to see it continue. So remember to also like the video and share it. Why be, selfish with this information? With this light coming through, share that. Share that. Now, I also have a guest here in physical form. My son is sleeping in my bed, so don't ask me. I don't know. Maybe he felt the vibe of what was going to go down here because he woke up, started forcing his way into my room like chicka, 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 chicka. I was like, what is happening? I was getting ready to meditate. I said, let me see what's going on. I opened the door. This boy ran in my room and got in my bed and went back to sleep. I said, are you kidding? So I meditated with him right next to me. And oh my God, the stuff that came through. So we got Anubis here with us. Powerful, powerful, powerful Anubis. If you know anything about ancient Egypt, you know who Anubis is, but I will give a quick little rundown of what's been said about Anubis. And then I will let Anubis give whatever message he wants. Anubis has been called the guardian of the underworld. Anubis has been given sometimes evil connotations. You've probably seen images of Anubis as the man with the dog-like, a Doberman Pinscher-like face or head. And I also have the energy of what is called a mythical creature, the Sphinx. The Sphinx, you've seen, everybody knows what the Sphinx is. It's that big monument in Al-Giza part of city of Egypt with a pharaoh's face. Most say is the pharaoh Khafra. and a lion's body. Now, Anubis came through second. The Sphinx was the first energy that came through, also given evil connotations over time by Europeans. Um, Over time, they've said that a Sphinx is a lion bodied demonic monster with a woman's face and wings. But that's not what the Sphinx looks like in Egypt. So, where did they get that idea of the Sphinx being evil or a monster? So, there's no long out speech. Like, usually, when I'm doing the channelings, they have a big, like, they might give me like a 2-page speech to do. Not this time. I just wanted to clear up some stuff. There's nothing evil about Anubis. What Anubis did, that energy did come through while I was meditating. Let me go. Anubis wanted to, and I'm gonna do channeling to let Anubis do its own speaking. Sorry, when my hand comes up too high, I think it's blurring. Love and light, hey. I was just thinking about you too. You were in my meditation, that collab project I was talking to you about or messaging you. I swear you came through. And yeah. So when I finished this, I was like, I'm gonna leave her a voice message of what I saw, but here you are. So we'll talk. So yeah, sorry guys. Anubis. Uh Anubis wanted to let it be known that he's not evil. More other dimensional. I know people have been watching Marvel doing all this multi-dimensional stuff. I love the way Hollywood leaks information to us little by little. Like, sorry, y'all. Yes, we are. So I'm trying to see my comments too. But yeah, you know, Hollywood leaks little things to us like, look, humans with superpowers. Look, robotic like beings from another planet. Look, they tap into energies in Egypt in one of their those Transformer movies. They even use the moon at some aspect of things, and now Marvel is doing all of this multiverse, multi-universe stuff, so that they could slowly show little things that we're not even looking, but make it seem mythical, like it's not real. It's just a Marvel movie. But Anubis energies coming through like, nah, there are multi dimensions, multi universes, that is not just movies. And he says that he guarded the entry to the next life, and he was the decider if a soul was worthy or sent to purgatory. Now, for some reason, he was deemed demonic, monster like. There's even a game, Assassin's Creed, where Anubis is like almost demonic because he weighs your heart with the feather of Mayat and then curses you to hell if you don't, you know, if your heart is not lighter than that feather. It's nothing evil or demonic about it. It's the same thing as going to court and someone passing judgment on you. You go to jail or you free. And he really wanted to come through to dispel the evil connotations that a lot of movies, even the movie Stargate, if you watch it, the evil monstrous like beings take place in a place that looks like ancient Egypt, but it's supposed to be another universe, another dimension, and the characters that look like Anubis are evil. So I think he came through strong because a lot of our ancestors, star ancestors, and ancestors that are of the earth are starting to feel like it's time now to dispel all of the fear that surrounds tapping into those energies. So I also had the energy of the Sphinx come through to dispel that it is just a myth. So I'm gonna read into that a little more, but this is what I got. The face of the Sphinx was the face of the pharaoh Khafra. Now I had to research that, and there was a pharaoh Khafra or Khafre. I don't know how to pronounce it. I think Khafra, Kapphre, and that's the face of the Sphinx, and then the body is the body of a lion. This pharaoh was considered to be a descendant of Ra. Ra, the sun god Ra. Hey Monique. And um, pretty much he could shapeshift. He could shapeshift. He wasn't evil. He was gifted. He had powers. Now, you know our ancestors are powerful, so instead of teaching us of their gifts and their powers, they say either it was a myth or African folklore, or they were evil and demonic if they had any gifts or abilities. So I'm going to pull some cards for Anubis. Um, just asking, what do you want us to know? Who are you? Same thing for the Sphinx. And then um, any message they want to give to the world and to the light workers of the world that will be drawn to this reading. And then over here to the side is animal spirit totem pick-a-pow. They have connections to animals, both of these entities. And there's a pick-a-pow set up for that, as well as an opportunity to discover what guides are walking with you at this time, assisting you with transformations or changes you're going through. So each animal spirit totem, not only will it tell you what animal spirit guides are closest to you at this time, but they will all have a message for you as well. So this should be really interesting today, and I'm gonna jump right in. So let me see, Anubis. We're gonna start with you. You are like sitting in my head, the image of you guarding like a huge pyramid that leads to judgment. What do you want us to know? I'm sure I'm doing the shuffles live, as always, with beliefs, except there is no question. Got 1, 2, 3. I think I'm gonna stick with 3 because of the pyramids here. What's on the bottom? Okay. Okay, we have the 8 of Wands. Let me put this over my hand. So Anubis is showing me first that when you come to Anubis, things move fast. He is not just a messenger coming through with a message right now, but also helps move you quickly through your transition. So those that have connections to ancient Egypt may find themselves encountering Anubis when they pass on. And I do believe that every belief system has their own idea of who helps you transition. Some people say their ancestors literally come and help cross over, but I think it all depends on your belief system. So he does say he gets you moving, transitioning quickly is his goal. Yes, he does weigh your heart. There is the 4 of Pentacles reversed. You are weighed. He does look to see how you coveted. Did you covet things? Were you a giver? With the 4 of Coins upside down, it's someone who clings to their money, somebody who holds on tight to possessions. Then we have the 2 of Cups reversed. He also looks to see your connections to other people. Did you form bonds? With it reverse, he's looking to see if you made the wrong decisions. You made unhealthy choices to come together with entities that might not have been so good for you. And lastly, with the Two of Wands here, he's also looking to see how far you got on your journey towards who you are. The Two of Wands is about a journey, about maybe joining forces with others. Wait, I have it upside down. No, that was the right way. About joining forces with others who match your vibration, your energy, and keeping your sights set on your goals and going towards them. All right. Is there anything else which shows nothing about hell? Didn't see no devil come up. So that pretty much right there dispels anything about him having anything to do with just simply guarding the underworld, which is what, if you look him up online, a lot of sites will tell you that he just guards hell, um, where they stick most of our ancestors and gods and goddesses we believed in the ancient days. So any messages, Anubis, for those that want to understand a little bit more in regards to this lifetime we're living now? Any messages, anything we need to know? And this was sitting in my face the whole time. The Queen of Cups. A lot of cups. Nine of Cups. Wow. And the Ten of Cups reverse. At the bottom, what is this? The Ten of Pentacles. Okay. What he is showing me at this time is that it's very simple, is what he's pretty much explaining. If you live with an open heart, Queen of Cups, you're a giver, you're a nurturer, your heart is open, you understand love, and you have a connection to your emotions that is healthy, you will, Nine of Cups, have a life where your wishes are fulfilled. You will be content. That's his gift. That's his blessing to the children of Anubis, those that are connected to ancient Egypt, either through past lifetimes or just through the fact that that energy calls to you. However, many people on this earth are living Ten of Cups reverse, emotionally unsatisfied, Ten of Pentacles reverse, and financially unfulfilled. Why? Because of what he showed in the previous layout. Most people are clinging to possessions, clinging to material items, worried about money, and forgetting the emotional aspects of life, love, and expressing that love is what I'm hearing. When that can be balanced out in society, these are both end game cards. Ten of Cups and the Ten of Pentacles is generational wealth and emotional fulfillment. All it takes is an open heart to get wish fulfillment, to have everything you dream. However, a lot of people live this life without offering their cup of love, without keeping their hearts open. Why? Because so many things happen, so many different experiences, that we become very guarded. And that was just a tip. He's really saying it has nothing to do with passing on. He's trying to give you a tip for how to live now, how to live in this dimension, in this university that we are in here, learning and growing. I'm going to tap into the Sphinx now to see if there's any message from that energy, but I am hearing nothing demonic. Simply, the Sphinx is a symbol. Okay, this is what I'm hearing now. The Sphinx is a symbol to us of the gifts and the powers of our ancestors, of star ancestors that we leave lying dormant because we've been taught not to believe them possible. The Sphinx shows us that a pharaoh may have been able to shapeshift into a lion or carried the attributes of a lion so deeply that that's how he made sure he was depicted or how he was viewed. And he wants to give a message. Okay, let's see. Okay. Ooh! All right, let me see. These cards are falling all over the place. 1 minute. Oh, that was more than one. All right, let me move this to the side. All right. There was a time where women were very, very powerful. And I'm feeling like, here's the Ace of Cups here. I'm hoping y'all can see this good without me bringing it up to the camera. But the Ace of Cups is here representing the fact that there was a time where love ruled. Love ruled. And overflowed with love. Why? Because women dominated. You see her with her sword. This is the Queen of Swords. However, you see the masculine energy here is a knight, more bowing down to the woman who is leading the way. However, over time, I'm getting with the Sphinx. This is a star here, which is a wish, but it's a reverse wish. It's almost like a wish that's not founded. It doesn't have a foundation of a good thing. So maybe this entity here wished to be at the same level as this queen energy. When this happened, because this is the Knight of Wands, very fiery, very rushing, quick, wanting to do without thinking, whereas the Queen of Swords is calculated. She's intelligent, she's wise, she thinks first before she takes action, and the Knight of Wands is the opposite. He's going to charge forward and think later. So something happened here. Let me see what he's trying to say. Get these cards that all fell down. Okay. So I am getting a sense that the time of the pharaohs came after a time of the queens. And if you think about it, most of the great leaders you hear of, it's a very small amount that are the women. And a lot of them you'll say are mythical. Isis was a goddess. How come she wasn't a real person? Cleopatra, they say, oh, she was half Greek. She wasn't even really, African. What about the other queens? So let me see. Yeah, the moon is here. There's stuff that you can't see, that you don't know. There's secrets. It's the same. The energy. There are secrets. There's things that are not being revealed. This is not even one of the cards. I don't know how this got in here, but I'm going to take it. High Priestess. That's what it is. So this is more things not being that you can't see. Things that have to be intuitively known. And this is where I feel the feminine energy was pushed to disguise themselves as priestess and let go of throne as queens. This is a 5 of Cups here. Disappointment, regrets. Wow. 6 of Cups, a lot of nostalgia, looking back at the past. So I do feel like when this came to pass, when the energy of the feminine was flipped and the masculine began to rule, there was regret behind this. There was a feeling of women feeling unappreciated, pushed to the side, and forgotten about how they nurtured and raised these pharaohs, who then kind of hid things from them, hid gifts, hid powers, hid secrets. Last thing he wants to show me, let's see. Yeah, things just flipped. Things went not the way they thought, apparently. With this card here, the Five of Swords, it's about a battle that was won but not really won, where you feel like you won something but not in a fair way. And this is the truth. We got the Ace of Swords here to confirm that. He's saying that this is exactly it. All right. Ra coming through, the connection to the Khafra. I'll say it's more confirmation because the Pharaoh, the face of the Sphinx, is said to be a descendant of the god Ra. So to have the sun here is more confirmation. And then the card of the world. So, yeah. A new cycle began, and masculine energy did take over and rule. And it was not a good time. They were very disappointed in the outcome of whatever that was. There's a lot of instability thanks to that happening. However, judgment has been passed now. So, and this is the phoenix rising from the ashes. The time of women is returning again, is being resurrected. And that doesn't necessarily mean you have to be a woman with a feminine energy. It's just the time of that yin is back. They need that nurturing. They need less of the violent thinking and more of the calculated thinking, more wisdom and more openness to gifts and powers and abilities and mystical things that are considered mystical, because women for some reason are a little bit more open to that than men. And that's sorry to have to do the men woman thing, but this is the message I'm getting. The minds are a little bit more open, the hearts are a lot more open, as long as they haven't been completely tainted and brainwashed. But at this time, many are being resurrected that have connections to these past energies and powers and gifts, and you're going to find that you're being pushed to get these things, these messages out. So if you are afraid of people judging you and thinking you're crazy, and you were drawn to this reading today, be prepared to be pushed into positions that will have some people questioning your belief system. What are you doing? And things like that. And just know in your heart that this is happening because it's supposed to. You are part of a system that is meant to get this information out to the masses. Very deep and scary mission. Trust me, I've been on it for a while. You will lose people along the way. People that think you're out of your mind or that think you're doing something against God. People who think they know God better than you know God. You know, people who follow a belief system that was created for them. And yeah, so just be prepared. That was the Sphinx's warning, but also a gift. All right, I'm going to move into the animal totem reading. Give me a minute. I do need to use the bathroom. Okay, but as you are sitting here, these are the 4 piles. Please take good looks at each crystal on top of the pile. They are to assist you in selecting your reading today and will be a huge part in your message. Okay. Do know that these readings today I feel like I'm being are sponsored in part by Anubis and the Sphinx. Okay. Only because they have connections to their animal spirits, which is why they are half human, half animal form. You all have the ability, I'm hearing as well, to tap into the energies of your animal spirit totems. Of course, now we've been so brainwashed to believe that these things are mythical. You can't really shapeshift, but you have ways to do it without even realizing. Like, for example, before I went to the bathroom, there has been times in just about every light worker's life where you might have been out and about and you saw somebody you ain't want to see. Somebody that is going to dim your light and you're like, not today, Satan. You can tap into your inner resources and mask your energy. I've done this so many times. I've been out and I'm like, oh shoot, there goes so and so. Whenever I talk to them, they're just negative. I feel good today. I'm not in the mood. And just I see very connected to my animal spirit guides, but I will call on whatever light entity I need to say, please cover me. And I could end up walking right past that person and they won't even look at me. They won't even see me. I swear I was in Guinea recently and I walked right past somebody who's known me since I was young because I didn't want to talk to him. He walked right past me. Now, if he did see me, Spirit said, don't even try it. And he kept it moving. So to me, and I always say I'm tapping into my panther or my tiger energy, my cat energy. I don't want to be seen right now. You know, cats, they could creep around really quiet and you wouldn't even know they're in the room. So that is just to say that everybody has the gift to shapeshift in a way. Maybe now we can't tap into it to the point where our multidimensional star ancestors were able to because we've blocked those chakras, those energy centers in our body that were able to help us do that. But I do believe that we can still do it on a mental and energy and vibration level. On that note, I'm gonna run to the bathroom. I will be right back. Trust me, only 5 minutes, if even that. Maybe like one. My bathroom's right next to my room. I'm back. Okay, sorry about that. I actually had two kids wake up that I didn't know was up. I went out there and they're in the kitchen doing what they want to do. All right, I hope that gave y'all enough time to really zone in on the crystals. I'll show each of them, starting from this side. This is pile number one. So if you're drawn to this crystal, your animal totem is in pile one. Pile 2. So if you're drawn to this crystal, your animal totem is in pile 2. Pile 3. So if you're drawn to this crystal, your animal totem is in pile 3. And last but not least, pile 4. If you're drawn to this crystal, your animal totem is in pile 4. Okay, so here we go. If you were drawn to pile 1, I'm going to tell you now, you have a star ancestry or dimensional connection to, hope I'm pronouncing it right. They show me Sirius or Sirius, Sirius or Sirius, Sirius is what I'm seeing. Google it, look it up. Okay. You're very creative, my number ones. You're very passionate as well. Tap into your sacral chakra. When you feel blocked creatively, when you feel blocked sexually, it's that sacral chakra, all right? Sway a little orange, send a little orange light to your sacral, which is right beneath the belly button and above your pelvis. And just breathe new energy in and exhale any negative energy out. And by the way, when we finish this, we are going to do the steam routine. I was going to open with it, but the energy was so powerful with the connection to ancient Egypt that they were like, sit down and do what you guys to do first. So if you're able to hang around for that, I am going to do the 4 or 5 minute steam routine very quickly just to get us moving. All right, let me get you your animal totem. So your main animal that has a message for you today, that is probably at the top of your totem, my power ones, is, what did I just talk about? The cat. I talked this energy up. I must have knew it was here somewhere. So the cat is all about independence. And your message is, you're a natural healer. Your intuition is strong. You don't have to go with the crowd. Life supports you in every way. So you are being given a gift of being able to be free to be you. All right. And listen to your inner knowing. Cats are very intuitive. Very intuitive. They know when something ain't right. Okay. They could feel it. You have that same gift, that same ability. All right. So that's the animal that's probably walking with you the closest at this time, most in your vibration. What else we got here? Crows. So you might hear caw, caw, sometimes in the mornings or sometimes at weird times of the day. Crow magic. It's all about tapping into that inner magic. You're a very mystical energy too, my power ones. I don't know why I'm hearing Aquarius, but take that if it resonates. But you understand that everything is not what it seems. You're able to see through the matrix, and you also know that you have gifts and abilities beyond what this world has come to believe to be possible. Tap into your inner magic, your ability to manifest. You also have the dugong, which is similar to walruses. The message to you from them is to trust, grace, mystery, and humor, which is a message for how you need to flow through life on your journey. Have trust, have grace, be open to mystery, and look at everything from a space of humor. Be lighthearted. You also have the bull. So maybe some of you here are Taurus that chose power 1. The Taurus is about sacrifice. You see that lightning, that power, that strength of the bull? I think I said the Taurus is about sacrifice. I meant the bull. Wow. Somebody here that chose 1 must really be a Taurus. But the bull only charges towards movement. All right. So if everything is still, the bull doesn't move forward. I'm feeling there's going to be some movement in your life that you're going to be it's going to be changing a lot of things for you. Maybe it might feel like destruction and chaos, and you having to let go of what you knew to be your foundation, what you knew to be your stability, only to come into something new, stepping into your power, your true power. Oh my God. You got the cat spirit again. My pal ones, do you have cats? Sheesh. I have two cats I used to have that passed on. So this made me feel like maybe pal one is for me because two cats, cat spirit. And this cat right here is representing ancient Egyptian energy. It says claim independence. So there's something unique about you, my pal ones, that you are supposed to be really not following going against the grain. That is two times you're getting told independence. Okay? So detach from anything that you are attaching your energy to and flow and follow your own path. And last but not least, this looks like a shaman, a shaman, the snake. Okay. The snake symbolizes transformation, healing, sexuality, and rebirth. Everything that you were just told about your sexual energy, huge changes that come through the bull, and just transformation just means rebirth anyway, because you're just changing. It's a cycle, life, death, and rebirth. So there is something with the snake energy that is assisting you at this time as you go through a huge shift in your life, a huge transformation. Lord, now my kids are up, so I'm gonna hear the noise. Hopefully, it's not picking up on the mic, but it may be. My son is laying here like, good Lord. Okay, I'm gonna get you your spirit guides walking with you at this time, helping you with your transformation. My pal ones, you have three. Sheesh, I only meant for one. And you have to look these up because I don't have the time to really go over each of them. You have Serapis Bey, Chohan of the fourth ray coming through, which is an ascended master. Serapis Bey. You have Hathor, which is directly a goddess of Egypt energy. So you are very connected to the Egyptian energy coming through today. Hathor is like a goddess of like love and feminine energy and all this stuff. Gotta look her up. And you have Lord Hilarion, a Chosan of the fifth ray, another ascended master. You have two ascended masters and a goddess that is with you, my pal ones. I am so thankful to have been able to tap into your vibe today. Please remember to like and subscribe. I'm going to move into pal 2. My pal 2s, if you were drawn to this stone, this is a Mazonite. And I didn't mention what pal 1 was. This is orange calcite. So for those of you that need work on the sacral chakra, that is a great crystal there. It gets your energy going. It boosts it big time. If you're feeling low, vibrating, hold some orange calcite. It'll make you really feel recharged. Now, my pal 2s, Amazonite is really it's very grounding, very earthy, but it's connecting you to your star ancestors of Atlantis, which is said to have been a mythical place. They always say, but Atlantis has also possibly been connected to Lemuria, Lemuria. You can look that up, and became Atlantis when people did not maintain that vibration of light and love. It went, it was sunken beneath the water, almost as a form of judgment, almost the same as the story of Noah, except there was no ark in this case. But if you have called on this energy, you are connected to those star ancestries, and you have a need to really, really connect to the root chakra and the heart chakra. All right, your roots at the base of your spine, in your pelvis area, but there's a need for you to stay grounded because sometimes you might feel out of this world or spacey or zoned out, and connecting to the earth, going out in nature, putting your feet in the soil, taking deep breaths will bring you back into balance. So let's see what animals on your totem. Your main one with you at this time, wow, Atlantis, and I say underwater, and your main animal is the orca, the whale. All about adventure, my pal twos. So the whale's message is dare to do things differently. Sing your wild song. Manifest your travel dreams. So if you've been thinking about traveling, now is the time to really plan, is what I'm hearing. Attempt the great journey with confidence. Be loyal. Friends and family are your treasures. Be brave. You are more powerful than you know. So stop sleeping on yourself. You have strong energy behind you. The orcas are very intelligent and very family oriented. So manifest your dreams to travel and stay connected to family and friends and be brave. Hold on. Why is there so much noise? Oh, this girl up there screaming like somebody killing her. She's in the room, in her brother's room. Anyway, all right. Other animal totem, you have the deer. Forgiveness is being called for at this time. So there may be people that either have hurt you in the past or maybe will in the future. But your key to staying grounded is to let go, to forgive, to be willing to release, to not be attached to experiences that are meant to help you grow, to help you learn. You also have the black cockatoo, some exotic animals coming through. All right. The black cockatoo, it's a message to you for how you can continue your journey forward uh, without challenges is to have confidence, be open to companionship, just like the whale energy, and communication. So speak your mind. The cockatoo makes a certain sound. I think almost like a cockatoo. I don't know if they sound like roosters, but that's the sound that came to my head. You can always look that up. But they're very confident. They're very bold, and they're not afraid to be heard. Just like the orca whale, who has its own unique sound that it emanates. Maybe you sing, or maybe you speak, or maybe you do poetry, or maybe you are, yeah, I hear like a speaker or someone whose voice people find soothing. Maybe you guide meditations. Maybe you're a counselor. Um, but yeah, something with your voice for my pal twos. You also have the wolf. More with wolves are very much about family. So you're very, very connected to the idea of companionship, family, and this says authenticity. So the wolf is giving you the spirit and energy to be authentic, to stand in your truth, to stand in your light, and be fearless. What other animals you got in your totem twos? You got the badger spirit. What did I just say? Be fearless. Be fearless and bold. That's pretty much your message from your animal spirit totem that's walking with you at this time. And I would say these are your animal spirit totems for um at least the month of March. It could flip again, but maybe 2023 you'll find the same animals repeating themselves as they're needed. And my pal twos, at this time, I do feel like there's a need for you to be fearless. There's a need for you to be heard at this time. And that's why you have the animals with you that you do. And possibly a need to maintain and create a foundation for yourself, a stable one of family and friends. And family doesn't always mean blood. Keep that in mind as well. Maybe you're here creating your own spiritual family, your own soul tribe. You also have, oh my God, more water. The dolphins. Your dolphin energy at the bottom of your totem. So yeah, you're very much connected to Atlantis. A lot of two water entities coming through. Your dolphin energy is symbolizing life, feminine energy, and sexuality. I guess we are needing to balance out our sexual energy at this time. Are we on like a drought, my light workers? Or are we overly active in that area for some of you? Whatever the case may be, the dolphin is associated with feminine energies, okay, and the waters of life. So maybe some of you are very fertile, maybe you want to have a child, maybe you are pregnant, or you just had a child, whatever the case may be, or you're giving birth to new ideas. Something new is manifesting, like the birth of a new idea. Okay. Yeah, because in this artwork, the woman's face, there's an infant emerging from the womb. So yeah, there's something being born here. And I'm gonna give you, well, there's your spirit guides jumped right out. You have the Ascended Master Rumi, my pal twos, and Mami Wata, or Mami Wati, however you pronounce it. She's like another form of the mother of all mothers, mother of the ocean, Yemaya type energy, connected to not only just Haitian culture, but also West African. Okay, spirit of the ocean, of the water. So these are your two spirit guides at this time, along with that animal totem. And I hope that this resonated with you in some way, my pal twos. Please remember to like the video if it resonates and subscribe to the channel. All right, I'm moving on to my pal threes. So if you were drawn to this crystal here is lepidolite. I'm sorry, wrong. Labradorite. Okay. You are highly, highly, highly protected. And I do feel that your star ancestry connects you to, I'm hearing Pallades, Palladian energy. You can look it up. Pallades. Okay. You're very, very protected. I do see that. Very highly protected. Um, you know what you know. Your third eye is very, very open. Trust it, because sometimes you don't. And that's where you mess up. You do get a lot of messages and visions and dreams and downloads. Pay attention to them. Yeah. Look up at the stars. Look up at the sky sometimes, is what I'm hearing as well. I don't know why, but you should. Maybe it's healing for you. They are giving me an energy that sometimes you feel like you don't belong here. Whereas the other power was like they feel spacey, like disconnected at times. You sometimes feel like I don't belong here at all on this planet, or like I'm not an earthling, I'm not a human. You have to realize in this lifetime you are, and sometimes you're embracing it, and sometimes you're like, not feeling these human beings. Okay. All right. Your number one animal spirit guide right now. Wow, it's the snow leopard. Snow Leopard is about self reliance, and his message to you today, or her message, is you are strongly independent. All of this independence, my light workers, I don't know if people are being followers or we are not leading in the way we're supposed to be, but all three powers have mentioned in a form of independence. All right, you're strongly independent and often solitary. Integrity is important for your best outcome. Cloak yourself with invisibility and walk with the shamans. What did I just talk about? Cloaking myself. Use your intuition and let your life unfold in silent perfection. All right. Message taken. Point. There's nothing else for me to channel. All right. So what else we have? We got your snow leopard is right beside you at the top of the totem. Who else we got here? Chameleon. And talk about cloaking. The chameleon is telling you patience. So though you may not feel like I fit here, I don't fit here, sometimes I can fit here, sometimes this, be patient. I feel like your soul tribe is coming in, and you have the ability not to blend in order to be down or give up who you are in order to be accepted. You have the ability to allow others to be themselves. And you can sit amongst people who you might not even share common beliefs or thoughts or ways with, and be amongst them as one of them. And at the same time, you can go and sit amongst other people and feel them and understand them too, which is a rare gift. Be patient. Your soul tribe is coming in. But at this time too, you have to be able to 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 sit with everyone, to be amongst all. To walk with the shamans means you have to cloak yourself with invisibility. You have to be able to be in any community and serve. That is a part of your mission. Deep mission. That's why you're so highly protected, my pal threes. You have the lotus blue butterfly. Transformation, becoming, lightness, and beauty are your gifts to remove any challenges in your life at this time moving forward. So be open to huge transformations and changes, becoming something greater than you ever expected, staying light, not allowing things to weigh you down, not allowing yourself to be overwhelmed, and being open to the beauty in everything, which is why you have to have the ability to be able to be in any community, from the poorest to the richest, and not lose yourself. Who else is on this totem? On this totem, good Lord. You have the horse, which is all about freedom. You see him running through that door? You are moving out of one cycle into a new one. You're doing a huge shift where you maybe at one time hid who you were, dimmed your light. You're being pushed by your animal totems to stand in your light, to shine, and to move forward freely, wherever you want, doing whatever you want. This pile here, pile 3, you have many gifts and talents, I'm hearing, and you're being told at this time that you're free to choose from any of them. Wow. Okay. Just go follow your heart is what I'm hearing. More flying. You have the dragonfly spirit, which is master number 22 in this oracle deck. And it says truth transcends illusion. So you are very, very open to realizing what is real and realizing that some things that are deemed illusion may be real. However, some things that are actually being seen as the truth may be an illusion. And you're being the gift to learn the truth in a lot of things that perhaps this matrix chooses to shield or to show us in a light that is not 100% truthful. Last but not least, what animal is this? Is this a deer or a cow? It's a deer. So we have another animal totem pile that has the deer. The deer is about instinctual energy, independence, and regeneration. Graceful, swift, and elusive, the deer has symbolized the powers in nature that are not easily subdued. Um, and the deers shed their antlers every year and regrow them. It has a lot to do with being open to change and being open to renewal, being something different every time, every year you renew yourself. You are someone different that people might be like, I don't know who you are, or you've changed, or you've grown. And the objective the deer has in your life is to summon you on your journey, to follow your calling, to be open to shed aspects of yourself as you move forward and regenerate, renew yourself, rebirth yourself. All right. Nice, strong animal totems coming through. Let me get you your spirit guides, my pal threes. Whoa, okay. Let me see. Okay, you have 2 that came through. Why did I write this like that? Isis. Whoa, I was like, what does that say? ISIS. You have Isis coming through, so Egyptian connection. You know, it's funny. I was going to channel Isis today, and then I changed because I did Hathor not too long ago, and sometimes they're seen to have the same vibe. Maybe she's coming through like, hello. Okay. And you have El Moria, which is an ascended master. Okay. These 2 spirit guides are walking with you at this time, my pal threes, and that's your animal totem. Please remember to like this video if anything resonated with you. If you want to see more readings like this, and subscribe to the channel. I'm moving on to pile number 4. Now, my pile 4s, if you were drawn to this crystal, this is pyrite. This attracts wealth. I do feel that maybe that's your concern at this time. Riches, wealth, material wealth, gain, money, just being all around happy and feeling stable. The thing with pyrite is at one point it was called fool's gold. So you are getting a warning at this time. And also I'm hearing a connection to, oh my God, why is the place going out of my head? No. It'll come back to me. Osiris, not Osiris. Ah, it starts with a O, I believe. Jesus, I'm thinking. Okay, it'll come back to me to tell me relax. All right, so, um, of course, I'm not relaxing. I'm still sitting here in my head like, what is the name? Was it Osiris? Hold on, let me look at something really quickly. Um, no, I don't think it was. Okay. All right, they tell me just keep it moving. All right. Maybe it was Osiris that this is connecting to because that's the first one that popped into my head. But you have to be careful of being fooled by things that look shiny, things that look like they're great, and then ignoring things that are to you too good to be true. These are the things that are actually real. When you are in a situation where you feel like this is just too good to be true, it actually is true. When you're in a situation where you're like, this looks good, this looks like this is what it, looks really shiny, looks like it's worth a lot, that's where you have to listen to your intuition because a lot of times what glitters is not gold. Okay. And then what doesn't glitter but comes with an energy or vibration that just makes you go, there's no way. This doesn't have any glitter, any shine, doesn't seem to have any worth, but it's so great and so wonderful. And this could be a person, a job, a place, and you just think it's too good to be true and you toss it to the side. That's your gold. So that's what I'm hearing here. Be very careful of how you decipher what is worth, what has worth and value, including yourself and your gifts. So the animal that is highest on your totem is the raccoon, the inventor. And your message from the raccoon is decide on what you really want. You have the ingenuity to claim it. Avoid being the trickster and practice integrity. You have many roles and can juggle them well. So you have the raccoon at the top. I feel like you're someone who does a lot of your stuff in at nighttime, and you're not really a morning person. You're more of a nighttime person. You are very, very focused on whatever it is you want to do and what you want to claim and create. Um, but make sure there's no sneakiness. Make sure you're not doing anything in an underhanded way. Not saying that you are, but saying when you work in the dark or at night, people tend to see you as like sneaky. And that's not the vibe that you want to give off. So make sure you balance out the roles that you play in different people's lives, in your own life, and you stay connected. I'm hearing another connection to nature and open to change and transformation and beauty in the world. Don't stay such a night creature for too long. Sometimes be up in the daytime and happy to be up. Okay. A lot of times they say if you see a raccoon out at daytime, it's something wrong with that raccoon. He's sick. You know, you want to make it so that your raccoon energy thrives at night, but also thrives in the sunlight. All right. So you don't have to do everything at night and you can get some rest, is also what I'm hearing. All right, Pal Fours, you have the bison. There's a need for gratitude at this time. So make sure that as you move forward, as you do your thing, as you blossom in the nighttime, as you are claiming the things you want to bring into fruition and create, because I do feel this other pile of creative people who like to invent things, create things that have not been done before, or do things in a different way. Give thanks. The bison vibration is very powerful, very strong. It also connects you to Native American energy, and they're also seen as sustainers and something that has been known to help cultures and communities thrive. But they've also been made to be extinct, so to an extent, or start to go extinct. Now I'm not even 100% sure. Bison extinct already? I believe that they are, or they almost were, because I remember seeing a photo of a hunter who was sitting upon a bunch of bison skins. But and they were talking about the extension level of them. So give thanks that you are here. Give thanks for your life. Give thanks for everything you have. Remember to stay grateful, okay? Because the spirit of the bison, which perseveres, which thrives, which also supplies life, is with you. All right, Power Fours, you also have the tree frog. The tree frog is telling you for you to get past the challenges in life, you need to let your soul sing, meditate, create, and be open to rebirth. All right, you got soul song, meditation, creation, and rebirth. So, yeah, you have to be willing, just like some of these other piles, to let aspects of yourself die so they can be reborn. But you are creative energy. Meditate, and you will find visions of what you need to create next, what you need to put out there next, and let your soul sing. What you're meant to do is inventive. And yes, it may be questioned, just like some of the work of the other light workers that are here, but you're meant to do it. All right. So don't do it veiled, like hidden, nighttime work, things that you feel are taboo, things you think nobody's going to really be interested in. And when I say nighttime, I don't really necessarily mean literally at night, but it could also mean, for example, you want to promote something you're doing, or you want to announce something you've achieved, and you put it in your stories rather than putting it on your wall. Because in stories, everybody might not see it, but on your wall, everybody's going to see it. That's for Facebook talk. So they're telling you to stop doing that, to live out loud. More reptiles. Okay, you have the chameleon again coming through. I believe we had the chameleon in the other pile as well. Sorry, I just like to be sure. Yeah, chameleon was just in pile 3 as well. Okay. This chameleon's message is all about change. You have to be open to change. And I love this entity that's sitting on its back. It has the snail symbol, the spiral of infinity, of never ending. So things will always constantly shift and change. The objective for you, my power force, is to be open to these changes and not allow them to stop your flow. You should be able to bend and move with any, be flexible is what I'm hearing. And this is also a master number card, number 33. So you do have the ability to shapeshift it to an extent, to adapt to whatever's thrown your way, or invent something that will help to adapt. I do also see a connection to Africa. I didn't even realize these are huts in the background. So I do see a connection to Africa. Maybe you'll be traveling there, or you have a desire to, or you do work that involves the culture. You also have the coyote spirit, which brings you back to that Native American energy that I felt. And it says, trust in divine detours. You have to be very flexible. These animal totems that are with you at this time are to help you with your journey, twists and turns, for you to be able to adapt, for you to be able to flow with whichever direction your journey takes you in. And last but not least, and this is a beautiful coyote spirit. I love this card. Very beautiful. Last but not least, you have, is this a crocodile or alligator? You have a lot of, let me see. Yep, crocodile. And the crocodile symbolizes opportunity, risk, fertility, and life. Alligators and crocodiles pretty much is what this card is saying. Walk with you. And it suggests that you are fertile with some ideas, with some movement in your life. And you're going to give birth to some amazing things that will be risky, but they're going to be opportunities for you to grow and to assist others to grow. So, as with all the reptiles you've gotten, this is your third one. The crocodile in this artwork is wise, menacing, and somewhat indolent. You see how he looks cunning. And this is the vibe you have to have. Keep your stuff in your pocket. Don't put everything out there that you want to do until it's ready to be seen. But also, don't dim your light. There can be many beautiful things that come out of swamp-like environments, just like the lotus. All right. Wow. Okay. So you're being guided through different changes and to be flexible. And you have a couple of spirit guides. You have four that are working with you at this time to help you with these transformations and changes and to assist you in seeing what is real and deciphering what is not. You have Deva of Light. Okay. Remember, research your guides. You have Archaea Holy Amethyst. I just recently, I think I pulled a card with the Holy Amethyst in a crystal reading I did. These are also Ascended Masters. You have Arcturus and Victoria. That's the place. Arctoria is the or was it Osiris? I'm hearing like Osiris and Arctoria. Look them both up. But these are Ascended Masters. But also Arctoria is also a star ancestral realm that once existed, one of the first. And lastly, you have Archangel Uriel and its feminine counterpart Aurora. So you have archangels, ascended masters, and star ancestors, as well as goddesses, walking with you at this time. Archangel Uriel is great to have around you for transformative times and times where you need financial stability. Okay, so tap into these energies. The holy amethyst is there for keeping you calm and unrattled by the changes and things that may happen in your life. I hope this resonated. This was a very deep read today. If you were able to stay for the whole thing, if not, just come back later. That's fine. Um, I'm sending y'all all peace, blessings, and all that good stuff that comes from being a part of my tribe. Please remember to like and subscribe. Also, join me on Patreon, where they get a lot of exclusives and extendeds that I don't put on Facebook. And if I do put them on Facebook, Facebook gets it like 3 weeks later when it's probably old and the vibration has possibly passed because they're not all timeless readings. Also, I do have a group workshop that is still going on, and you are able to join it every Wednesday of every first Wednesday of a month. I'm accepting new people in, starting Feel the Shift, which is the first level of my workshops. If you've done Feel the Shift 1 and 2, my masterminds course is still ongoing to 7 months. And if you're interested in any of these programs, let me know. I could tell you what they cost. I'm also taking subscriptions for personal readings and bookings for individual personal readings. On that note, I don't know if I didn't see any notifications. Honestly, I wasn't looking for them, but I don't think if you did submit a payment for a personal card pull, just put that in the comments right now before I sign off. Um, I want to do the steam routine really quickly, so this is why um, I'm kind of moving quickly from the reading segment. So let me know now. Okay. Okay, nope. I see a payment to join my mastermind course. Thank you, Diane. And so we're gonna do the steam routine very quickly. Let me get my music. And turn the camera. I don't know if they're gonna let me turn my camera. Are they? They may. Yeah, they should. Okay. There we go. We're gonna steam routine it real quick. I look a hot mess, but that's neither here nor there. And my floor is cold. Ooh, we're crooked. My floor is freezing. Oh, you're welcome. Thank you for staying. Thank you guys for all of your love that you're sending me and support. Always here live, supporting what I do. I appreciate you. Where the heck did I just put my remote so I could change this music? Oh, okay. Okay. Ignore my fuzzy yellow socks. Like I said, the floor is cold here. I don't know why. I'm in the south. We should be warming up by this time. All right. I'm gonna use some music that won't get me flagged. Why don't I see the music that I just was using? Because I know if I use the one I want to use, I'm going to get flagged. But maybe I could get away with it really quickly. They won't kick me off in the middle of it. Yeah, I'm going to try to use my sister's music here that I love. I think it's perfect, and I've been using it a lot now for the steam routine. So we're going to see if I get in trouble. Why did it not click it? Oh, there we go. So just follow me. I'll probably get in trouble, but it's okay. It's worth it because I love this song. I'm going to be breathing in and out through your mouth, deep, long breaths, okay? I do not own the rights to this music. This is Jim and L. I forgive myself and I release. Ready? Taking a deep breath, taking some earth energy too. Exhale, let it go down into Mama Earth. Again in. Release. Way up. All the things. Exhale. I have to look at your comments after. Sorry, one more time. Release. Take it all the way up again. Release. Down to Mama Earth. Release. Imagine take earth or water and just clear your energy. Oh yeah. Other way. I forgive myself and I release all the things that don't serve me now. Repeat. Push it down. Forgive myself. One more time. Up. Feel that earth energy and light going all the way up to your crown and release what no longer serves you as you exhale. Side step with me. Step, push away. Step, push it away. What no longer serves you. All the things that don't serve me now. Gonna go to your solar plexus chakra. This is in. Cross your thumbs. Bring it in. Out. All the things that don't serve me now. Out. In. Out. In. Turn it up. Open it up. Lotus. Beauty and love. All the things that don't serve me now. Bring it into your heart support. Step. All the things that don't serve me now. Push. Open. Clear the way. Yeah. Release. Clear your path. Clear. Open to receive blessing. light. I forgive myself. And in that divine energy. And I release. Bring your hands together. I'm letting go. I'm letting go. Slow. I forgive myself. I forgive myself. I release. Gonna turn. Open. Let it go. I'm letting go. Forgive myself. Slowly surrender. Thank you guys. Peace, blessings, and all that good stuff for this time. See y'all later. Let me get out here if I get flagged for this one. This is my song too. I am. Later. Wait, let me just check my comments. Okay, Afua. Got you. Glad I checked. Let me pull your card before I run. Okay. I'm going to get flagged for that song because I will. They'll be like, copyright infringement. All right, I'm going to pull a card for you. Let's see what you need to hear right now. Okay. Oops. Okay, girl. Personal card pull coming right up. Okay, what does Pooh need to know right now, today, that will help her moving forward? Okay. I'm going to take that. They're pushing 4. So you get 4 for the price of 1. You have the King of Voices, which is the King of Swords. You seem to love the King of Swords energy, huh? You also have the 5 of Pentacles, which is the 5 of materials in this deck. You also have the 3 of materials. Wait, this is a little loud. Which is the 3 of Pentacles. And you have the 7 of Inspiration, which is the 7 of Wands. Interesting. Okay. I am getting an energy of a masculine, of course. A man, King of Swords. There is a masculine energy that is dominant in your energy right now. They're letting you know that this energy, it does feel like someone moving towards you. See the road. Your dancer energy is coming through big time. But you're dancing almost feeling like you're blindfolded, like you don't really know which way to go, so you have to use logic and wisdom. And that's the same thing that this energy is coming with. They're moving very slow, and it's almost like they're hesitant to go through the portal to enter. They're kind of walking side. So it's almost like someone not trusting what they know, not trusting their wisdom, somebody who's very hesitant to come forward. Whereas I feel like your energy is trying to stay using your wisdom, which is the advice I'm getting. With the 5 of Pentacles here, somebody is feeling like they're being left behind, or they're going to be left out. Okay. I do also feel this also could mean a financial pinch that's coming to an end. Um, Maybe you were feeling a little financially constrained, and now the tide is changing for that. Okay. So you got a man coming towards you hesitantly and slow and not trusting and well, a little nervous. And then you have a financial situation that might have felt like a struggle that's changing. With the three of materials, this has to do with collaborating. So maybe we do need to talk. It has to do with people coming together, working on a project that it blossoms and blooms and builds into something bigger than what they thought. So there is a collaboration coming forward. It also has to do with recognition. People recognizing your gifts and your talents, and you finally, maybe you will start getting your financial just due. Your worth, your value will go up, especially with the Seven of Wands, the Seven of Inspiration here. It has to do with standing your ground against everything. People telling you you can't do it, people making you feel like that, maybe feeling like something that you're going after, you're not going to be able to get. It has a lot to do with following divine, God's guidance, and not listening to all of the bullshit, all the outer talk and energies that might make you feel like you can't do it, you can't have what you want, you can't be what you want. And that's what they want you to know right now. Today is what you needed to know. Wow. Okay, girl. I hope that helped in some way. It should have. That was pretty informative. Okay. All right. On that note, I'm going to see you later. I'm going to holler at you though, because shoot, that to me was confirmation seeing that Three of Pentacles. So we got some money to make together. All right, y'all. Light and love. Later.